at 4, that breaking news: an arrest in an attempted school shooting.
Police say an armed person walked into Roosevelt Elementary School this morning with a backpack and a large duffel bag. Police say staff there confronted him. That person ran off, sparking a lockdown and manhunt.
That this was not just a suspicious individual. We believe that this was actually an armed suspect with a firearm, and there is no legitimate reason to enter the school. The only reason the individual is not able to fully enter the school was because of the quick and diligent actions of the school staff.
During the response, police tell us an officer was seriously injured in a crash. The chief not saying much about that officer's condition.
During this response, we had an officer that was involved in a very serious traffic accident. I am not going to release that officer's name at this time or update anyone on his status.
And we're standing by for that news conference happening right now. Let's listen in from Kenosha Police.
An incident that happened here in Kenosha today at Roosevelt Elementary School. I'm going to turn the microphone over to Chief Patrick Patton of the Kenosha Police.
Thank you. Again, I'm Chief Patrick Patton with the Kenosha Police Department. My last name is spelled P-A-T-T-O-N. Roosevelt Elementary, 3322 Roosevelt Road. At about 9:00, person that entered a secured entryway wearing a black backpack and holding a large black duffel bag. The suspect was intercepted by school staff members and he fled on foot. The Kenosha Police Department saturated the area and immediately began investigating the incident. As the investigation began to unfold, we requested the assistance from the Kenosha County Sheriff's Department and the Pleasant Prairie Police Department. Our social media team, in tandem with Kenosha Unified, Kenosha County Sheriff's Department, Pleasant Prairie Police Department, posted the photo of the suspect, and we immediately asked for the community's help. We received numerous tips regarding the identity and location of the person depicted in the photo. Some of those tips guided our investigation and led to the arrest of a 13-year-old KUSD student. Upon verification of the suspect's location, officers were able to successfully convince the suspect to surrender. This arrest occurred in the 6700 block of 30th Avenue. We can confirm that we received at least one video depicting the suspect holding what we believe is a firearm. We also have information that the suspect performed multiple internet searches related to school shootings prior to the incident. I'm now going to play you guys a video that we obtained during the course of this investigation. The video will show the suspect walking with what we believe to be a rifle. He manipulates the rifle and appears to be practicing room entry techniques. It was this video, coupled with some of the aforementioned information we had today, that drove our massive response by law enforcement and drove our decision to hold all KUSD students in class.
Chief, is this video from today before you started?
I can't confirm exactly when the video was from, but we received it today.
Understood. Chief.
And just so you're aware, viewers, while you're watching, this is a video Kenosha police say they received today of the person they later arrested and identified as a 13-year-old Kenosha Unified School District student. This video has been playing. We have not heard any audio from this video, but just so you're aware, while you hear this silence, we're going to step back out while they continue to play this video.
that video?
We can get you a copy of that. I think at this point we'd be willing to release that. Again, we just felt it was important to show you that video. We understand the massive response and the fear in the community, but we want to make sure that you understand what was driving our decision-making process. Also want to clear up some of the things that we had mentioned earlier, that while investigating the incident at Roosevelt School, we did respond to Gateway Technical College at 3520 30th Avenue for the report of an active shooter inside that college. There are multiple tactical units on the campus within a short period of time. Upon further investigation, we found that this call was not credible. It was actually a Gateway student sharing our media release to a family member who misinterpreted the message. During our response to Gateway Technical College, under the belief that there was an active shooter also inside there, one of our officers was involved in a single car accident at 30th Avenue and Washington Road. This officer sustained injuries and was transported to a local hospital. His condition is currently stable and recovering. I will not be releasing that officer's name at this time. In closing, the investigation revealed that the suspect shared videos and made several comments to fellow students for weeks leading up to today. We want to urge parents to talk with their children and encourage them to share the videos and comments made by fellow students. Parents and/or children are asked to immediately communicate that information to law enforcement. If you wish to remain anonymous, you can report that information to Kenosha Crime Stoppers. We recognize this incident could have resulted in tragedy. Through the collaborative efforts of the Kenosha Unified and several law enforcement agencies, we're happily to report that this incident ended peacefully. I'm going to invite Sheriff Zorner, whose Sheriff's Department played a pivotal role in assisting us and working with us to get through this entire incident.